Okay, so summer in Chicago means for the next few months, people will be going to barbecues and meeting new people. But according to a recent survey in the UK, 11 million barbecues will be ruined because of bad manners?
That's not good. Now, nationally known etiquette expert Thomas Farley, known as Mr. Manners, is the founder of the wildly successful website and brand What Matters Most. And we're happy to have Thomas here to help us make our next barbecue faux pas free. So Good morning, Thomas, and welcome to the show.
Good morning to you both. Thank you for having me.
That's kind of a shocking number. 11 million barbecues
It's pretty
ruined.
bad, and you can only imagine what it is here. We're a country of 300 million people, so I only imagine the numbers are far higher here.
Right, so the study does, cite some undercooked food, and there's nothing that we can necessarily do about that unless we're the one cooking. That's the top reason why some barbecues get ruined. But certainly we can do some work in terms of our manners and how we make things happen, right?
Drunkenness was another.
Was that another?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, that's nothing that I can do about it. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. All right, so you got some big etiquette do's and don'ts for us, and we're starting right with bringing enough food.
Yes, exactly. So we know barbecues are all about the food, but particularly for those who have special dietary needs, don't show up presuming that there's going to be food there that you can eat. So bring some food that's suitable for you, but also suitable for sharing. That, I think, is the best part about a barbecue, is sharing your food, sharing recipes so that all can enjoy.
And leaving stuffed.
Because we all have friends who are vegans.
That's right.
Who
or
eat
gluten-free,
nothing.
Exactly.
Yes, and it's so hard. You almost don't even want to invite them to a dinner party.
No.
Because it's like, it's just so hard.
That's a faux
But
pas.
that's so true.
Yes. Yeah.
That's so true.
That's a great idea. It's a great tip, though.
All right, so you should always know about what you should be wearing, too. That's got to be something that people ask about.
Inquire about the dress code. So imagine, for example, the theme is all red, and you show up not in theme. You're going to feel completely awkward. So the thing about a barbecue, you want to be casual, of course, but not careless. So I say sporty, not sloppy. Show up and particularly pay attention to your feet. This may be the first time all summer that your feet are on display. Make sure if you're wearing sandals, your feet are in good condition.
Right, get a
that
pedi,
pedicure.
yeah.
Exactly.
I'm so glad a male said that, because I always say that at the beginning of summer, I see men walking around in flip-flops, and I always say, why didn't they get a pedicure before they decided to do that?
The science tells us the first thing that people notice about us is what we're wearing on our feet. When they see it's the first item of apparel they go to first. So
I
get
agree.
that footwear and the toes right.
Okay, so your third tip, you're saying let the electronics rest.
We spend so much time in front of our screens. Enjoy the fresh air. Mingle. Get out there, the people that you know, but even more important, the people you don't know. If you're looking at your screen the entire time as a crutch, you're missing out on a great opportunity.
And this last tip, I think, is important for any barbecue, any party, any gathering. Got to pace yourself, people.
For sure, yeah. Pace yourself, particularly when we're talking about the alcohol, right? So we all have different limits. For some, it may be 2 drinks. For others, it may be 5. Make sure whatever your limit is, you stop well short of it before you start saying and doing things that you're going to regret later, and set up that designated driver in advance.
That's absolutely true. And also, alternate with some water here and there. That's always important stuff, especially in the summer. You get so hot, you sweat it all out, you have no idea that you're going to end up. I'm speaking from personal experience, as you can tell. All right, before we let you go, politics obviously on top of everybody's mind, but probably should be left to the back burner for the barbecue.
I would agree. So I think it's important for us to continue talking about politics with those who are close with us and those we know we can have a respectful conversation, which is scarce these days. But with strangers, don't go there. Enjoy. There are plenty of other things to be talking about. Summer movies, summer vacation plans. Leave politics on the table.
Yeah, because you never know who's at the party.
So are you saying,
Exactly.
and I totally agree with you. So basically, keep this conversation superfluous.
Yes, superfluous, and you can get into more interesting things.
Right.
It doesn't have to be all surface, but politics, I think you're just opening up such a can of worms. You don't know who's in earshot. You suddenly turn a lovely occasion into one where everybody's feeling anxious.
Just talk about religion instead. It's way more easy. All right, for advice, tips, and find out more about Thomas, go to his website, whatmannersmost.com. Thomas, thanks so much for stopping by.
Great
now
tips.
we're all prepped for the barbecue.